Guys, so I want to jump on today and talk a bit about journal writing. Now, I'm not going to go into the how or the why or the different ways to do it. There are so many ways. You can write it in a book or online or have a video log. Whatever you like to do, just know it's so important to write in a journal. Again, I'm not going to go into all the reasons why, but it is so therapeutic. It is so good to have that space where you can just jot down your thoughts, write your to-dos for the day, just lay everything out. Like, it can just be wherever you want to be, whether it's bullet or in paragraph form or you're doodling. Having a journal is such a good idea. And again, I'm a big reader. I love to read. And so many of the books that I've read have talked about how important journaling is. So there's that. If you haven't started a journal, maybe you already are journaling and you don't realize it. Maybe what you post on Instagram or Facebook or social media is your way of journaling. Maybe you like to record videos of yourself or you like to take pictures. Journals can be lots of different things, but I recommend putting it into a place where you could then eventually print because it's special to have documentation. And what I wanted to talk about is something that I did this morning. I am actually in my closet. I had my journal in my closet today, just my own little quiet space. And before I just started writing down some thoughts, didn't really know what to write, honestly, but I was looking back through my journal and looking at different entries. It didn't take long. I probably spent a minute just glancing at different entries from the past, but it was so special just to look at where I was a month ago, last week. You can go back as far as you want to, but just to be reminded of the point that you were at. Do you miss that point? Are there phases that you really appreciated that you want to bring back now? Are you glad that you're done with that? Were there lessons that you've learned or things that maybe you've forgotten to do that you really, really felt like you wanted to do but then just got sidetracked? That's what usually happens to me. I go back and I'm like, oh, that's right. Like, I really wanted to do that. I want to try and bring that up again. Anyways, looking back through a journal is really, really special. And it helps to, connect. Like, past, present, and future, it helps me to be able to connect the dots and to see where I've been and appreciate where I've been and to recognize where I'm at now and to kind of have that vision of life is always progressing, moving forward. So sometimes it's just hard to remember to write in your journal. For me, I like to, I have it in a book. I like writing pen and paper, and I always, the look of the book is important to me also because that makes me want to come back to it. This book says Choose Happiness. There's another one that I have that's going to be for the next journal. It is this gorgeous, I haven't decided yet if it's a sunrise or a sunset, but the colors are so vivid and so alive and just like totally sparks me. So that's gonna be my next journal. But I'm in my closet. Sometimes I like to write in here. I'm gonna show you some other places. What's up, babe? Ooh, I like that. That is gonna be a great place for your money, Eden. I love it. Okay, another place that I like to do my journal writing occasionally. I like to have it out so it's easy for me to see and remember. But I love to come to this spot in my bedroom. It's my yoga mat. And sometimes I'll bring my diffuser over here to just kind of make it be my own little spa place. But I love the view that I have. I love that I can look outside and just see the beauty out there. I love that. So this to me is a place that is another option of where I can go to be able to write in my journal. Sometimes I put it right next to my bed. I have a rocking chair also that I love to just sit in and think. So I guess keep it visible. Keep it visible so you look at it and you remember. And again, there's lots of different ways to write in your journal. Sometimes I've done like my to-do list for the day and then I'll open up my scriptures. And I start to read my scriptures and that kind of helps to bring some peace and some vision and some a bigger eternal perspective than what my to-do list can feel like. So sometimes that can help bring peace to the schedule that I have going on in the day. Other times I just jot down a few thoughts of how I'm feeling or something I want to get done that day. Or I'll write down my thoughts, just kind of put it all on paper, and then I'll turn on something inspirational, whether it's scriptures or a talk or some beautiful message, and I'll just kind of keep my book open. And if I feel like I want to write something down, then I do. But if you haven't started a journal, you can look online for lots of different ideas. I have a gratitude challenge on my Portia Smiles page, and it has a couple prompts of what you can, different ways that you can journal, different ways that you can start a gratitude journal that's not just on paper. So if you haven't started that yet, feel free to go to my website and check it out. I was asked a couple times this past week with the different events that we had, what does the SMILE stand for? It's not my last name, it's not my maiden name, it's not a nickname. It's actually an acronym, and the SMILES stands for Simple Mindfulness in Life's Everyday Struggle. And I hope that's what you guys can find here in this space. I hope that you can find just different ways to be mindful that life can be a struggle, and that being mindful of different things in the moment can help bring that peace, can help bring that smile, that reassurance that things are going to be okay through the struggles. So I love you guys. If you want to share any tips or comments about ways that you like to write in a journal, or times that it's helped you, or ways that you like to encourage maybe even your children to start writing in a journal. Aiden's just started his, and I can share a few tips of how my 6-year-old writes in his journal if you guys want to know about children's journals. But that's all for today, guys. Signing out. Bye.